Top of the morning to ya. I got busted by my 9-year-old last night. We were waiting for our son, older son, to come over for dinner with his fiancé, and we were just running around outside, kind of playing, kind of getting the grill warmed up, our first grill of the night. I hope the wind, whoa, I'm gonna have to hold this differently. The wind is going crazy. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that sound comes through all right. But he kept asking different things. And he's like, can we have a fire? And I said, well, the fire pit's not out. Well, let's get the fire pit out. I'm like, well, there's rocks in the way. And what about this? And what about that? And well, we got to do this and we got to do that. I have to do this and I have to do that. And I have to. And he stopped, he looked at me and he said, Dad, work, work, work. Everywhere your eyes go, you just see work. And I was speechless. I was like, and I looked down in shame, and there was a dirty mat that needs to be put away for the summer. And I'm like, and Spencer, I just looked down at that mat. And he's like, oh, and I don't know. It's like, it's got to be just right for me. And that's one of the things I struggle with. I don't think it's perfectionism. There may be an element of that, a component of that. Part of it is just doing it the right way. I was raised that the countertop in the kitchen is always clean enough to eat off of. So if you spill something on the counter, you can pick it up and eat it, and then you can wipe up your mess. And it's always cleaned up, and it's always that way. And I think my wife was raised differently. My kids are like halfway between because they're half me and half my wife. And everywhere I look, there's work, work, work. And if all that, I'm looking for that sense of peace. And I think it's available. The question in my head is that sense of peace available? That sense of peace that I can look around and find nothing that needs to be done, that gotta add to the do list, the crazy, we've got to get this fixed up or that fixed up. There's just the basic stuff, really. We did so much work on the house in the last year and a half. There's the sweep the porch and get the summer furniture out and the portable campfire and get things going. And we've got a couple rooms that are, Liz moved out of her room and left half of her toys in that she grew out of, and we need to get all those hauled off to Goodwill and stuff. Or my son getting married this summer. I'm not sure how quickly they're going to have babies. So I guess the apply for today is down in the doobly-doo. Let me know if I'm going to find that peace, if I'm going to get to that conclusion, get to that resolution of, oh, yeah, everything's calm, cool, collected. I can sit down and read a book, sit by the fire. Even when I sit by the fire, sometimes I'm like, oh, that needs to be done to the yard, that needs to be done. Am I following a false delusion? Let me know if I am or not. And let me know what your work, your false delusion is that you might be following. You be blessed.